Hello, hello, hello. Long time no see. It's been a whole 2 days. Hi, Sue. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hey, Nicole. Hi, Deborah. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad everything's okay. Absolutely. Thank you, Jesus. Goodness gracious, Deborah. Oh my gosh. Hi, Wendy Martin. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Miss Betty. Y'all, I had paint in my hair. I don't know how this happened, but I have. Hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. Hey, Angel. How's it going? Hi, Trees. Hi, Lisa. I love your picture. It's so beautiful. Hi, Gilda. How are you? Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, Robin. Good evening, Sharon. Hi, Sophie. Hola, Ari. ¿Cómo está? Good evening, Jill. Too rough for you. Oh, yeah. But I'm glad everything's okay. Hi, Michelle Chastain. How are you? Hi, Sandy Kling. Aw, thanks, Deborah. Of course. The eyeshadow, everything is so striking. It's beautiful. Hello, everybody. I missed you guys yesterday. Doing that adulting stuff is for the birds, y'all. For the birds. Hi, Miss Linda. So yesterday, I obviously wasn't here because we had to go turn on the rest of the utilities. So we had water and garbage, and we had a bunch of recycling that needed to get taken away, and then we had to go clean the car because Onyx leaves her hair everywhere. Yes, you. And then after that, we went to Home Depot. So we went to Home Depot to get some boxes. I missed you too, Sandy. We went to Home Depot to go get a few more boxes because the big pack of boxes that we ordered aren't going to be here until it says Monday. All those boxes are gone already. We used them all yesterday. Bought some yesterday, used them all yesterday. Aww, you're so sweet, Lisa. Hi, Sharon Smith. How are you? So, y'all, I'm really getting nervous. Getting super nervous because I'm gonna need some projects here really quickly. So, we might have to go thrifting to get some projects. Hi, Laura Brown. How are you? Because we're getting low. We're getting low. Low. Hi, Cheryl Rock. Hi, Lucia. So, we do have somebody over on Crafty Creations all by their lonesome. If you want to come over to either YouTube or Terry Lightsey, you're more than welcome. If not, you're fine where you are. Hi, Janine. Hi, Margaret. It looks really spacious. Good morning, Nikki Hunter. My son took me thrifting today. Did you get some good stuff? Was there good stuff out there? Hey, Trish. Thank you. Okay, so I've had this bottle from Hobby Lobby for forever. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. How are you? Maybe I will send you send a challenge to you. Will it get to me in time? Nicole has some stuff that she can send to me too, but she's like, I don't know if it'll get to you in time. It's just me. I babysit that spot Terry's crap. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So, just a plain little bottle from Hobby Lobby. It has this little thing, so it almost makes me feel like you can make it into one of those bottle lamps. But we are going to do some opal crackle. So we're going to do some opal crackle on it. I have a frame here that is Formflex from my beautiful friend Tammy. I've showed many of you how to use Formflex before. So I'm thinking we're going to use this frame on there. And then Nicole has sent me some toppers. So I managed to keep 2 of them out. So we'll see. Let's get my desk on the screen and see what kind of hot mess we can deal with today. I know. Ari, tell your mama I said hi. I haven't said hi to mama in a long time. That's not very nice of me. So we're just going to take some 99% proof isopropyl alcohol, and I'm just going to spray it down. Hey, Chrissy, how are you, my friend? Hopefully you guys are a part of my group and have seen the gals who have finished their bunny box posting them. So that was my last class, and oh my goodness, y'all, it just warms my heart to see all these finished boxes. Once I get them all, I'll put them in a reel. But in Crafting Chaotix, you are more than welcome to share your work in there, whatever your hobby may be. I'd love to see it. So please share it in there. What? How did you do all of this in a short time? Silver trays. Whoa, what did you get? Silver trays, bag of different embellishments, 3 books of barely used scrapbook paper, picture free. You scored! Holy guacamole! You scored! I'm moving to Indiana. Yes. Ooh! That sounds like the perfect place to move. All right. So if you guys haven't used the Opal Crackle varnish before, I'm thinking what we'll do is just put the Opal varnish all over the bottle, right? And then I'm going to put a frame on here. I think we'll decoupage behind the frame. And then I don't know if I necessarily want something in the frame as far as like a picture or anything like that. I think what we'll do is I'm looking for my Scrappy Rustics bottle holder, y'all. I don't know if we're going to have like a paper in there, or if I want to just do like an embellishment. So you guys know this is from my Amazon store, but if you need a bottle holder, please go to my friend Tracy at Scrappy Rustics, because she has some there. I've showed you guys what they look like before, but somehow it has grown legs and probably walked into a box, you know. Hi, Jackie Bates. How are you? Everything was no more than $2.99. Gee, many. All right, so we already cleaned this with the isopropyl alcohol. Let's open these up and get this on here. So, as always, step 1 is always the same for all crackles. And you always want to use the same process, a clean, dry brush. So we're going to go in and put step 1 down. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Hi, Connie Odom. How are you? Juicy. All right. So let's just get this all over. And I get asked all the time, does it matter if you go up and down, left or right? I don't usually make it, make a conscious decision to go only up or down, or one direction, I should say. So I've never found that it's really, changed anything if I go one direction as opposed to all different ways. So how is your Friday? What's your weather like? We're having beautiful, beautiful weather. Hi, Monica Dawson. I'm good. How are you? Hi, Julie. Is this a 2-step fine line crackle? I just got it from... This is not fine line. So this is called Opal Crackle, and you'll see why. It gives almost a frosted look to the glass. Fine line crackle is one of my, if not my very favorite crackle. But all of our crackles that we carry from Pentart are 2-step, except for the, do I have it here? except for the crackle medium, which is just the one step, and that is the one that you would sandwich in between two acrylic paints. But all of our other crackles they're all two steps. So yes. Helena, thank you so much for the stars. You're so sweet. Hi, Lisa Siegel. Mid-80s and getting off work in 20. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about, Laura. Time to start the weekend. So it is 76. We have the air conditioning on. Yesterday was so hot and so nice all at the same time. But, you know, when you're running around doing all the things and you have to keep getting into the hot car, you're like, gosh. Oh, and Troy had his eye doctor appointment yesterday. That was the other thing we did. And so his eye doctor is one of the only eye doctors who's ever been able to like read Troy's eyes. You know, because when they're doing the tests and stuff, Troy doesn't, you know, you tell him to like look at the red barn and he doesn't know that, you know what I mean? So, but she's amazing. She's the only one that we have found in all the years that has been able to get glasses on Troy and get him set. And so she had 3 little young gals. You guys know where I'm going with this. She had 3 little young gals in the office and her herself. And let me just tell you what, Troy was just smiling and doing his eye flirting with every single one of those girls. I was like, are you kidding me right now, son? You're too much. I'm watching my sweet little 15-year, he's taking a nap and will probably wake up in an eye. Okay, well, that's fine. That's okay. I always say family's more important. There's replay. Sue just put up my Telegram, so if you guys aren't on my Telegram, please do so, especially because it's going to be getting a little wild and crazy these next couple of weeks, right, with my schedule. So please, you know, it's a free app, so please subscribe to my Telegram because on there I always tell you when I'm going live, if there's any sales happening. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Also, for those of you who have not gotten your mystery box, there's still some left. So if you haven't gotten your mystery box, and remember, if you use my link from now until May 14th to let me know so I can get you on the wheel, so that way we can get you on that drawing for some amazing stuff. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. Hi, Miss Linda. I'm placing an order. What product did you use with the velvet powder? It's called Decor Glue Tacky. Y'all? Decor Glue Tacky. How are you doing the Decoupage Clean Hour tomorrow? How? Oh, art. How? Golly. Yes, I am. So tomorrow I have Miss Linda from Circle Heart Creations. You guys know I love Miss Linda, so she'll be on tomorrow with me. Hi, Connie Harmon. So it should be a fun one. They're always fun. I enjoy every one of my Saturdays. I really enjoy. First of all, I get to sit back and just kind of visit with everybody, but it's just so neat to be able to, you know, you see different things, you know, how crafters do different things and they share their, you know, tips and stuff. It's always just a great time. I love it. Hi, Trina. There you go. Sue just put in the link for you, Connie, to make sure you're grabbing the right one, Decor Glue Tacky. Hi, Helen. Hi, Leslie Ann. How are you? Very pretty sunny day. Yeah, it's beautiful. Hi, Roxanne. How are you? Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Carrie. Hello, hello, everybody. Toss in the chaos. Thank you so much. All right, so step one in all of the crackles is usually the one that takes the longest to dry, but you do want to always keep your heat moving. You don't want to leave it on one area because you will burn the crackle. So, just keep it moving. And when it's glass like this, the glass will heat up too. So just keep moving it. Hi, Christine. How are you? You're doing fine line crackle? Are you totally addicted to it now, Trina? So in my class, it was pretty cool. In my bunny box class that we did, a lot of the ladies who used the fine line crackle, it was their first time. And every single one of the crackles worked, which was amazing. So, any plans for the weekend? You're addicted to it now? I know. I tell you, when I first started using fine line crackle a few years ago, I think I fine lined everything, and I was like, okay, this is getting a little bit much now, but that's all right. I love it. You're on the min, Roxanne. It's only 40 here, and we had a little bit of snow this morning. Aw. I don't know. Oh, it just got a little hotter, so now it's 78. Aww, 4th birthday party. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. I've had this bottle forever. You have your regular Sunday 3 p.m. UK live. Okay, so Jill will be live. So Jill and Nicole have been amazing and have offered to fill in for me while I'm in the thick of it moving. So in May, the first few days in May, you'll see Nicole and Jill on my channel. So I appreciate that so very much. Jill is in the UK, as most of you know. Hi, Leona. Hi, Lynn. And she's going to go on at my regular time, which means it's going to be 9 p.m. for her. So I cannot say thank you enough to both of them. Hi, Barbara Ross. Ooh-wee. I see them now, Jill. I got a sneaky peeky from Teresa. Just a sneaky peeky. Hi, Holly girl. Okay, we're almost dry. I'm sorry. I know this is so boring. Hi, June McFarland. How are you? All right, so usually when I have a couple of these spots that haven't dried, I usually just go ahead and keep it moving. However, I have noticed with the opal crackle, when you do not dry step 1 fully and let it go transparent, it's almost like it doesn't dry properly. So you do not want to rush the opal crackles. Like especially when I'm on a live, I know on fine line it's going to be just fine. But I have noticed whenever I've tried to rush the opal crackle, it doesn't like it at all. So, it's a pain having to say nothing for 6 weeks. I know. It's hard to keep secrets, especially when they're fun secrets. I think you overestimate our level of boredom. This has got to be boring, though. I'm sorry. I seriously. I mean, me just running my mouth and drying a bottle is, it's not fun. So, and this one little spot here doesn't want to dry. But look at this frame that I'm going to use. Can you guys see that? So this is Formflex. I've used this quite a bit. I especially use Formflex a lot during the holidays. Remember my gingerbread men and my tree and stuff. So it is Formflex. It's completely pliable. And it's amazing. But Tammy actually sent this to me. So, and I've been waiting for the right time to use it because it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, there's always two spots that are like, yeah, no, we know everybody's bored and you're stressed because you want me to dry. And no, I'm not going to dry. No, thank you. All right, so let's let the bottle cool down a little bit and then I'll get back to it. So this is what I was thinking, y'all. You guys know, I love like the positive affirmations, and I really love this paper. It came out with our new release, so it's the Decoupage Queen Damask script, and if you can see on here, there's just a bunch of like little hidden positive affirmations, and I just think it's really pretty. So usually I would take that piece right there where it's really prominent and dark, but I'm thinking I'm going to get down here. It says just breathe. Exhale, beautiful, just all the good stuff. So what I'm thinking is we will put the frame, we'll decoupage that underneath, and then I thought maybe to put like a beautiful butterfly or something popped up from the center. And then also, funny enough, I left out a pink topper and then this blue one. So this one will actually be fine to go. Can you guys see it? No, to go in there. So then we'll put the pink topper in there. Friday, it's Friday. You want to try the Formflex? You should. It's awesome. It is awesome. I've shown y'all how to use it a few times on here, but if you guys want me to do it again with you one day, just let me know. Yeah, I know. So, anyways, like I was saying, so I was thinking of getting like a beautiful butterfly and popping it up. But with that being said, let's prime, while we're waiting for that bottle, let's prime the frame. I have my fan on and it's wanting to blow my paper crazy. So I'm just going to get my acrylic primer in white and let's just prime this really fast. Yes, you would appreciate a tutorial on it? Okay. Well, I was thinking about using either this frame or this one. So why don't let me grab my Formflex really quickly and I'll show you guys how to do this. Troy, turn it down, please. Mama doesn't want to get in trouble. All right, so let me grab it. I do store my Formflex in the refrigerator. It's recommended, Tammy does recommend, store it in the refrigerator, and it just, I just like, look, see Mom's Craft Play, so don't like eat it or anything. Yes, so if you do get this from Tammy, just put a little note in there that I sent you. I am not an affiliate. I just, I love Tammy to death. She is one of the sweetest ladies that I've ever met, and she will help you any way she can, and I just like supporting her, her business. So you need to put Formflex in the, what? Okay, so with Formflex, very important, if you use your molds with resin, you do want to just take a little bit of Dawn dish soap and wash out your resin. The Form Flex is all natural, and she doesn't know why it happens, but there's something that sometimes happens when you use your mold that has just been used with resin, and sometimes it works against the Form Flex. Okay, so you need to put it in the fridge. When it's open, you put it in the fridge or the freezer. I always keep my bags in the fridge, even when they're not open. As soon as I get them, as soon as they get to me, I put them in the refrigerator. When they're open, I put them, they're in the sealing bag, but I always put that bag in a little Ziploc and then put it back in the freezer. But my brand new bags are still in the freezer. I mean, the refrigerator. All right, so you need your, oh my gosh, y'all. What is this? Hello? Someone will tell me right now. This is the only time that I do use, y'all, I'm just going to wait. Hi, Melissa. So, cornstarch, thank you. I get this from my friend Tammy at formflexcompound.com. So Sue put it in the description, but it's also, or Sue put it in the comments, but it's also in the description if you guys miss it. So you just want to put your cornstarch in the mold, okay? And this is the only time that you guys will see me use cornstarch. You guys know I use baby oil in my mold for clay. And then I'm just going to tap out any excess. You don't need to pile it in there, okay? So this is what it looks like, all right? So we're just going to take a little pinch, and you don't need to knead it a lot. I just kind of, just to get it ready. All right. Hi, Deborah. How are you? I put my new packs. I put my open packs. I just store it in the refrigerator. All right. Then you're going to roll it out into your little noodle. Now, each time Tammy sends you the Form Flex, she sends you a card. Okay. She sends you a card with it. So I have, a bunch of these here. I will tell you, there are times when I'm like, I'll just use a palette knife. I don't know what sorcery it is with the cards, but it's just better to use the card rather than the palette knife. All right. So I'm just going to go around and push that in there. So this part is the same as you would do like clay. And then you're going to take your card and you're going to swipe off the excess. Okay. All right. And then let's work and push that back down in there. So if you need to add a little bit more. All right. So after that, and then let's get all of the excess. Now, if you've got a lot of like bumpies and lumpies on the back and, you're kind of funny like I am, what you can do is, from this point, I just stick my finger in a little bit of clean water. Doing good, baseball. Oh, yeah, I bet. Okay, and then I just go with the clean water, and not a lot. I'm just literally just dipping just to smooth the back down. Okay? Just to smooth it down. Make sure it's all nice and smooth. And then after that, what you're going to do is pop it in the freezer. This is when it does go in the freezer. Okay? So I'm going to seal my bag back up. And y'all, I have left it. Hi, Sandra. How are you? I would assume so, Sharon. Yeah, it's something about the card. It doesn't, I never have good luck when I use my palette knives, and, you know, just out of habit from using my palette knives with clay, I will grab my palette knife and I'm like, gosh, why is this giving me a hard time? And then I'll remember the doggone card, and sure enough, it comes off easy peasy. Okay, so now I'm going to put my bag back in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to put this in the freezer. Somebody remind me to get this out of the freezer in like 15, 20 minutes. Okay? So, walking over to the freezer. All right. And like I said, or I was starting to say, I have left my Formflex in the freezer for like a week, 2 weeks, and it's just fine. Nothing happens to it. Hold on, y'all. I just knocked a bunch of my stuff over. Nothing happens to it. It doesn't like go, you know, bad or anything like that. So you can leave your Formflex in the freezer for at least 20 minutes. But if you left it in there for like an hour or 2 hours or 24 hours, it's not gonna mess it up. All right? Can you put the link for the kitty box? Can you put in the link for the kitty box? It's in my cart. No, it doesn't get freezer burn. It doesn't like freak out or anything. Hi, Lamea. How are you? Oh, God. All right. So back to this one. Again, we'll get that one out in, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Okay. Now, I'm just putting a coat of primer. You can use gesso. And this is just so that our paint has a tooth to grab onto. It will grab right onto the Formflex just fine, but, you know, it's always good to prime it, especially if you have like a resin mold that is slippery. So you want your paint to have some type of tooth to grab onto. So just getting into the habit of priming your molds is always a good thing. So just get this one primed. The bottle did finally dry, so we'll put on the second step on the bottle, and then you guys will see what that opal crackle is about. All right, so this is good. It's good. Hi, Joellen. Can't type? You can't type? Oh, I see it. Okay. Hi, Stephanie Gray. How are you? Okay, so let's get our bottle over here. It's nice and dry now. And then let's get step 2. So step 2 is the same thing, a clean, dry brush. All right. So I'm going to, you never want to use the same brush that you just used to put on step 1. You never want to use a damp brush with any of your crackles, especially your fine line. I'm just stirring that up a little bit because this one was brand new. I know, Troy. That's what I'm saying. Good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. All right. Let's put that little bottle topper in there. And then let's lay this down for a minute so we can get one side of this. And then, so this is our step 2. You will find in every crackle I at least find that step 2 is always a little thinner than step 1, and it dries a lot quicker. Okay. So we're just going to go around, get this one on. So I was hoping our boxes, because when Trevor ordered the first set of boxes from Home Depot, they came early. And it was like, oh, awesome, you know. So when I realized after using all of the boxes for just my, you know, craft closet and ordered the other set, I was like, oh, hopefully they'll come sooner. Of course not. They're going to come on the date that they gave us, which is Monday. But it's all right. I get the excuse of, well, I can't pack anything. I don't have any boxes. The thing is we, you know, the order has a ton of boxes on there. So I hate to go and buy a bunch of boxes and then have too many. Because, goodness, like, we have enough stuff to move. I don't want to have a bunch of empty boxes. And so, just, you know, just... But it's, of course, when they get here, we'll be going into, like, you know, turbo mode, trying to get everything done. Actually, the only thing left to really do is my room, Troy's room, and then the rest of this area here. Good thing I'm cute. No, no movers. Just me. Good thing I'm cute. Why? Trina. Okay, I've done it before, but you kind of have to be careful doing that, because when you put on the crackle and then you put on more crackle on top of it, sometimes the way it lays, you're going to be able to see that there's something that happened right there. So, you know what I mean? But just, you don't want to put too much. You don't want to put too much there, and you just, you know, kind of just be mindful that it's only in the area that you need it in. Hi, Dee Dee. How are you? So, oh, by the way, it was kind of funny because, you know, when you get, like, when you rent the trucks, you know, it says, like, oh, do you need movers? You know, rent these movers for $300 for an hour. $300 for an hour? Are you insane? Like, no. I'm good, Dee Dee. Nick will be here with his friends, and then, yeah, Trevor has a couple of friends that are coming over, but let me just tell you, Trevor and I have moved ourselves a few times, so if I need to do it, I'm pretty strong, y'all. There isn't one thing in this house that I can't pick up, so might be a little awkward, but I can definitely do it if I need to. Yes. Hi, Brenda. How are you? $300 an hour. And then you can scroll down and they have like $250 for an hour or $200 for an hour. But I'm like, an hour? An hour. If that was the case, I would be like out there with a whip. Y'all better move it. Move it, move it, move it. Don't breathe. Don't blink. Hi, Linda Barnon. How are you? Hi, Laurel. Good to see you. Oh, yes, Cheryl. You know, you got to do what you got to do. And sometimes you just gotta do it. So I will show you the cracks that are happening. You guys can see the frost that is already taking place. I'll lift it up for you guys to see. So there is the opal gel. So opal gel gives the same effect without the cracks. So if you don't want the cracks, you can use the opal gel. So this is the opal crackle. It is available at my TH Decor. I want to make sure that it's all dry before I start holding it up. Hi, Cherokee. I know. It's just a really pretty look. And then if we stuff down some fairy lights, y'all, I packed my fairy lights, but I think I have a pair over here. You know the fairy lights, stick some fairy lights down in there. And when she was alive in Arizona, movers were $3.50 an hour with a minimum. Yes, and there is a minimum on there too. Okay, so let me show you what's happening. Can you guys see? No, you can't. Wait. Can you guys see the cracks? How am I going to do this? This way? All right, hold on. Let me bring you down and get you out of the light. And then can you see it? I promise there's a bunch of cracks. Oh, there you guys can see some of the deeper ones here. All right. So I'm going to let that cool off a little bit. And then we will hit it with the dryer again. But I'm going to let it do its thing for just a minute. And then we will, you know. So what I want to do, like I said, is put this on here. We are going to put some antiquing paste through the cracks. I'm thinking we're going to do, I don't know. I think we'll do the gold. We'll do some umbra and some gold. So on here, I'm trying to think of what color I want to paint our frames. You see them? You see them? Yeah, it's coming up lightly. You guys will see when I put some antiquing paste in there. Oh, why don't we do... What copper, Jill? What copper? Like the antique copper? Like this? Yeah, this is the crazy part is, you know, I don't know why I have such a hard time committing to colors. I have a commitment problem. Oh, the antique paste in copper. Oh, you don't think that would be too much? I was thinking that we either do like a... Hi, Evelyn. How are you? I'm just, you know, over here spinning my wheels as usual. I don't know. I'm having commitment problems with color. Should we do like a rose gold? should we do, this one's always beautiful, the antique copper, or should we do like a decor metal of chocolate? Do we want to see this? You need to be committed. I'm having commitment problems. This one, y'all know you don't need to twist my arm to do rose gold. Go delicate. Delicate. Rose gold. All right. Let's make sure I didn't dry that. Let's make sure, just in case, because I don't want to start mixing any of the primer in. So as we're letting it sit and it's cooling, gosh, there's a lot of cracks. It looks good. But again, when I do the antiquing paste, you'll be able to see it. All right. Rose gold. Everybody says rose gold. So this is my most favorite. The delicate metallic line. There isn't a color there that I don't like. So, oh yeah. Come on. So I've told you guys, usually when I use a metallic, I like to paint it black first. But when I use the delicate metallic line, it's not necessary because the true pigmentation of that metallic color always comes through. So, hello. Look at that. You see? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's bring you closer. It's beautiful. I am getting so excited about moving. I was looking at living room furniture the other day, and I just can't wait. I can't wait to get over there to, really figure out how we want things. I can't wait to get some organization for my craft room and then the filming room. I'm also excited to be able to do more things, filming, because I have the limited space here because I have to have everything around me. But, we can start doing other fun things and not just the same old stuff all the time. The same old stuff. So you guys don't get bored with me. I don't know how anybody can get bored of me. I'm pretty annoying. I can be pretty annoying. So I've heard. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but that's okay. How far is it from the house? Oh, it's only a few miles. A hop, skip, and a jump. Literally. The city that we live in is not very big. I can't give you numbers as far as population, but it's not big. You can get from one end of the town to the other in just a few minutes. Okay, let's dry it and then see how many spots I missed because, I probably did. Because that's inevitable. The delicate always dries really fast on my desk. Okay, fine. I was going to clean you, but you want to stay, you can stay until I'm done. Never you mind. You need to take your Formflex out of the freezer. Okay. I will go get it in just a moment. In a minute. in just a minute. Okay, so I have my little parchment paper here because you need parchment paper for your Form Flex. When you store it, you want to store it in an airtight container with parchment paper. I feel like the longer it dries on parchment paper, the better it is. Hi, Ronnie. How are you? You're my cup of tea? Well, shucks, Brenda. You're my cup of tea, too. Okay, so let's go get my Form Flex out of the freezer. Well, can I just make sure first before I put this brush in the water? Because I'm always using 1,000,002 brushes. And every night when I go to wash my brushes, I keep telling myself, don't put it in the water so fast, and maybe you won't have so many to wash. To wash! All right. Water. Form Flex. Let's go get it. Here I come. Oh my God, Troy, why do you have boxes out here? Okie dokie. I scared you, huh? I scared you, Troy? Say, Mom, what are you doing up from your desk? So, there's our Form Flex. There's Ronnie. So, Form Flex, what I like to do is just kind of give a little pull. A little pull. Okay. PT time, y'all. Give a little yank here and there. It's PT time. Ooh, give me it. Oh, goodness gracious. Here. All right. He walked away. Okay. And then I'm going to flip it over, and just like you would when you're taking out your clay, flip and roll. Okay? Flip and roll. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at all the detail on that and how gorgeous that is. Well, you walked away from me. I thought you give it to me to eat. I thought you gave it to me to eat. Hi, Cindy. You received your order of delicates, and I can't wait to use the rose gold and the purplish silver. Yes, 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 yes. So, let me bring it down so you can see. Look at that. Look at all of that detail. Isn't that gorgeous? So, what I would do is, if you want to use it right away, you can, but you do want to let it rest when you flip and roll. That's what you do on the living room floor. If you want to use it right away, you need to let it rest for 15 minutes. Because remember, it was just in the freezer for, however long you left it. So let it rest on the parchment paper. It's absolutely important that you dry it on parchment paper. Don't just take it out and put it on, glass or a napkin or something like that. It absolutely has to be on parchment paper. No, it does not crack. It absolutely does not crack. You can see I've had this Form Flex for probably, I don't know, golly, 6-8 months, and there's not a crack in sight. Form Flex does not crack. Hi, Callie. So we'll put this up here, but you guys see why I was thinking of using this mold too, because it's gorgeous. Okay, let's look at our bottle. Let's give it just once over, dry it one more time, just to get a few more cracks if we can. Then I'm going to take out my antiquing paste. is the best. Hi, Della. How are you? Thank you. Until what? What? Until it forms a crusty skin? What are you talking about, Catherine? Yeah, I probably did. Sorry. Yes, I actually think that it gets better the longer that it sits out on the FormFlex. On the parchment paper, I actually think they get better. I tend not to like to use mine right away. I like to make them. I have a little box that I put them in, and yeah, like I have a box that I just threw in here yesterday. You guys remember the little gingerbread people I made? So this was it last Christmas? I feel like it was a lot longer than that. And I have like, I just feel, like I said, the longer that I let them rest, the better that they get. So, hi, Annette. Where do I get the mold and FormFlex from? I got distracted with the phone call. In my description, you get the FormFlex from my friend Tammy, and I do have her information in the description. It's formflexcompound.com. Sue just put it in the description. It was last Christmas. That mold, Ronnie, was the Emlems mold. That was Emlems. Okay, so let's get a cloth here, and let's get I don't know what's wrong with me today. I think I'm delusional today because yesterday I was so tired. Yeah, it's the IOD mold. It has it has the mom, the dad, the son and the daughter, and a little doggy. It's the cutest mold. And I did it last year, and I put them all in a wagon with some hay bales. It was super cute. Okay, so let's take some of this, and you guys will be able to see these cracks. So we're going to take the Umbra in them first. Actually, I could use my bottle holder now. I really wish I knew what I did with my scrappy rustics. It's probably buried over here somewhere. So we're just going to come in and give it a little bit of some antiquing with the Umbra. Can you guys see it better now? Oh, now you can start to see. Now you can see the cracks, yeah? So we're just going to go around the whole thing. You remembered my wagon? You remember it too, Miss Kathy? Yeah. It was cute. And I wanted to use the FormFlex because I had them positioned on those hay bales. So I couldn't necessarily use the resin because I needed it to still be pliable, and you can't do that with clay. So the FormFlex was perfect. Yes, so TH Decor does have molds, Sandy Triplet. They do. What are you excited for? What are you so excited for? You going somewhere, or did you put Onyx or Jack in the box? Did you pack one of the doggies? I'm just going around first with the Umbra just to give it that little, just the antiquing color. It doesn't take away from the frost. It just, you know, gives it a little bit of antique and brings out our cracks. And then we'll go through and put the gold. And let me tip up to make sure I got the neck of that, because I don't think I did very well. I didn't. I didn't. Okay. And then let's take the gold. Whoa. Where is this guy at? Sue, is he over there where you are? I don't. Sue, can you see this person? He's on my regular page. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? I don't know why he's not coming up on my stuff. Hold on, y'all. Della, don't answer him, obviously. Let me get rid of him. Gosh, why? Why? Again, I just want to know, does that work for you? Yeah, I mean, before I block you and get rid of you, you please must tell me, does this approach work for you, William? I'd love to know before I boot you. Did he delete his comment, or why am I not? I can't find him. Yeah, it's not letting me get to him. So I don't know if he deleted it or Laurel. I want to know. Does that approach really work? Oh, you got him already, Sue. Okay, thank you. I was going to say, I can't get to him. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at that gold sitting with that Umbra. Oh. Can you guys see? Oh, you can't. Oh my goodness. In person, it looks so awesome. How you can see hints of the Umbra, but you can also see the gold. Oh. Hi, Janet. Yeah, I know he's replying to Della, but usually because it's on my page, I can get to him and I can bump him from the live, but Sue had already gotten him. This gold is just the antique paste in gold. So, you guys see me. This is what I will use normally when I'm doing fine line crackle. This is what I put in the cracks as well. But it really looks like there it's got gold veining. The way it's sitting with the umbra, that's super pretty. Do you use the same brush for various pastes? I wash my brushes every night. So I don't have designated brushes for certain things. I use every brush for everything. Whatever I pick it up to use it for, I just use my scrubby soap, and I clean my brushes every night. So whatever brush I pick up is whatever brush I use. I don't have designated brushes. I know like some people only use like for their liquid leaf, they only use one type of brush, or you know, they keep it separated. I don't do that. So I know I've turned a lot of people on to scrubby soap. So it's the bestest. Yeah, I just can't see anybody going, oh my goodness, that's the man of my dreams. I've been waiting for you all my life. I mean, I guess it could happen, but I don't know. Oh, I missed this whole area right here. All right. Good cuggly muggly. I'm trying to figure out an angle where that light doesn't reflect so badly so you guys can see. That's what my wife says about me. You're funny, love. You're funny. The soap is called, it's in my Amazon store. Nicole finally listened to me. Kelly Cat's been using it since I turned her on to it. So it's called Scrubby Soap. It comes in orange, lime, lemon lime, but it's in my Amazon store, and I clean everything with this. Everything. So solvent-based stuff. I don't use turpentine and all of that stuff. These brushes are the same brushes that I use with my antiquing paste all the time. I don't use turpentine. I use scrubby soap, and you can see that when they look like this, they turn back to looking like this. So that's the only thing that I use on all of my brushes and what I swear by. I don't know what the scrubby brush is. What's a scrubby brush? I use scrubby soap. It's a bar. I don't use a scrubby brush. Okay, so now what I want to do is, there is one side here that has a blemish right here. This is what I want to cover. So you see, why do I keep putting this thing away? This is my friend. So I want to put this on here, and then that little tip is going to come at the top there. Right? So then we're going to put this behind it, and then I want to, I don't know, maybe a butterfly or something. Let's see if we can get that word beautiful down at the bottom would be perfect, because if we put like a butterfly up here, you guys see? So I am just going to lightly pencil the inside. So I know what I need, but I'm going to come out and take a little more of that, because obviously I want to stick it to the outside here. If you put your dirty brushes in plain water until you clean them, add Dawn or something else. So I have my brushes sitting in a I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a brush container, and I always put Dawn dish soap in it. So it's sitting in water. The brushes never need to sit in water higher than the brushes itself. Don't drown your brushes. If you drown that ferrule, all that glue up in there gets loose, especially if you don't wash your brushes every night and you're letting your brushes sit in the water. You're drowning your brush, and you're making that glue up in there loose. So my brushes sit in water that's only enough just to cover the brush hairs, and it's in water. I usually put hot water and Dawn dish soap. Obviously, by the next day, the hot water is no longer hot, but yeah. So it has Dawn dish soap in them right now. And then I just take my scrubby soap, and then every night I clean my brushes. But yeah, if you don't, you should wash your brushes every day. But I know we're all busy, so sometimes we can't. Just remember, do not drown your brushes, because you're weakening that glue every time you let them sit in that water. And if you don't wash your brushes every other day and you're letting it sit in there like that for like a week or so, that's really bad. Really, really bad. Okay, so I obviously made it super big because I need to figure out where I need to glue here. Terry, are the orange brush you just showed in your Amazon? These are both in my Amazon store, yes. They might even be linked. I know I always link brushes and stuff in my description. It might even be what's in my description. I'm not sure, but it is definitely in my Amazon store. The scrubby soap's in my Amazon store. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. It's good enough. All right. So now, before I do anything else, I'm going to get my little gum eraser. And I'm just going to lightly take off that pencil mark that I did. Just being very easy because I don't want to damage my paper. That's why I did it very lightly in the first place. Okay, and then let's get some clear gesso and put that on the back. Oh, Lord. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I obviously want this on here, yes, but you know that it's better when it is has a light background. Well, you could just paint it on there, but I am going to paint the back. Y'all, what is happening lately with all my stop? Okay, but I don't like to just put paint directly onto my rice paper, because sometimes what happens is this is lighter, so it probably wouldn't show up much. But if you have like a darker background, like maybe, something like this, what can happen is if you just put white paint on the back of your rice paper, speckles will come through, and it'll look like, I always say it looks like snow. Of course, if you're doing Christmas, maybe that wouldn't be so bad, but I don't want that. I don't want that speckled look. So I'm going to just take some clear gesso, and so this is just working as our little barrier, all right? So that way when I do put the white paint on here, it's not going to come through, and I'm not going to get any of those little speckled white dots all on the front. Again, this paper's light, so you probably wouldn't have seen much, but, you know, it's all in Amazon. No, Nancy, because the whole purpose of using the clear gesso is because I want a barrier before I put anything on there. So if I use a white gesso, the white is still going to come, it still could possibly come through, and you're still going to get the speckles. So this is going to dry clear, and then it's going to have a little barrier, so that way when I paint white, you're not going to see anything. So that's why it has to be clear. So this is working as my barrier. Okay? And you just need a very light layer. What is gesso? So gesso is used kind of like a primer, right? So like the primer, I could have primed my this frame with the clear gesso as well. Gesso is used to give you that tooth, that something that for your paint to hang on to. A lot of the times you'll see like canvases get primed with gesso first. But gesso just gives that little bit of tooth for your paint to stick to, almost to like, you know, get your surface ready. All right, so I don't need that. Oh gosh, every time. One of these days I will remember when I'm washing my brushes every night to wash out my bottle. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some of my Waverly chalk paint, or you could even use your, you know, white primer at this point too. I mean, that's fine. But once you have your barrier down, you're set. Really? You watch. I'm going to clear this, and then a whole big old spurt's going to happen. All right. What on earth is happening today? Hi, Sheila Teagan. Yes, so clear gesso goes on before the white gesso. So clear gesso is like your, you know, your shield. It's like your barrier. So that way I can paint black and the black's not going to soak through, right? It's not going to speckle the front black. So, you know, sometimes it doesn't happen, but in my experience, there's always speckling that happens. I actually was really upset one time. I forgot to put the clear gesso on, and I was doing a face, not a face. I had a rice paper that had the little girl on it, and I painted the back of it white, forgot to put the gesso, and there was speckles all over her face. And I was so mad because I didn't have another one that size, and oh my goodness, I couldn't believe that I had forgotten to do it, and yeah, it was just all bad. All right, let me clean this off before it lands in there. All right, so we've got that now done and ready. Let's dry it, and then we can decoupage that down. Yes, Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Oh, it made me so mad. And actually, it was for one of our releases. It was one of the, you know, sneak peeks that we do. So I was doing a project for one of our sneak peeks, and as soon as I turned it around, her whole face had all kinds of white speckles all over it, and I went, oh, I didn't. Just got too excited and got in a hurry and forgot all about it. All right, so now we can put this on here. So let's see where we're going to want it. I'm actually going to cut off a little bit of the top here. Just so I really just want that, the beautiful, I want that word in it. So that's what I'm kind of basing it. Okay, I think that'll work right about there. So let's just kind of straighten it up. And we'll go like that. And then I just told Tom I need more of those brushes. Oh man, the look. Hi, Tom. Can you use clear primer as the little barrier? Yes. Yep. You just want something to block. Where are you going? Why are you so excited? You just want something to block that, you know, paint from coming through. So these brushes are some of my favorites. This one here, this handle, and the orange one that I showed. All right, so let's get my squeegee. Get that down, and I know I've got a little bit here. I'm just gonna kind of pick up. Okay. Can you use anything else on your canvas besides gesso? He's laughing at now. Tom, you're the bestest. You're the bestest. We so appreciate you being able to keep Nicole creating. I'm not understanding. What do you mean? Like, besides, what did I say? On your canvas, besides gesso, I mean, you can use a primer on your canvas. You look at your canvas, though. A lot of the times, the canvases will already say primed. Especially, like, the ones from, like, Michaels. They'll already say that they're primed. Not that you can't do it again, but I'm just saying. You can stop now. He left the room. Okay. Phew. Yeah, a lot of the, I know, like, the canvases and stuff that I've gotten from Michaels, they'll already say that they're primed, that they're ready. Let's make sure we've got it all on there. And then I will get my heavy body gel to get this on there. Man, you would think that the stuff that I use a lot, I would put on the top. That would just be too easy, I guess. I just ordered brushes from Amazon. I looked at your Amazon, but I don't know how to change it over from the US site to... If you go up to... It's either on the top... I think at the top right, it lets you select the different regions. At least on the computer, it's like that. All right, so that's on there. So now, so you see, we're going to want that like that. And I want the tip of that so that it's going to go over the top and lay like that, right? Okay. Wait, we need to, do I have some? Oh, I have some paper here that's too. So I need to get some of this paper off of here. Thankfully, I can still grab it. So I'm just going to pull. See if that's enough. I see a little bit coming out from the side of the frame here. Okay, that's enough right there. Let's just get a little bit up here. All right. There we go. We want anything peeking out from the edges there. You could have also just glued it onto the back and then, you know, put it all down, but that would have been too easy for Terry. Okay, and then we've got to find something to put around the neck as well. Got this little bit that's hanging. Okay, stop being so picky. Stop being so picky. Yeah. Yeah, if you are new to me, I do film in landscape. So if you're ever wondering what the heck is going on, that's what it is. I film in landscape, so you do need to turn your device if you wanted to see a full screen. So I'm just putting some heavy body gel on here. Then I'm going to use some blue tape just to get it to stick down so I'm not holding it here forever. And then we'll work on a little bit of the neck area to see what we want to do up there. Because it can't be left naked. Not naked. All right. Okay. And I'll worry about putting that down when I get the tape out. But what I want to do first is I want to get my silicone brush and just get off any of the excess. Because the last thing I want is my tape sticking to the heavy body gel because it won't come off. Then I'll hardly have a problem. Okay. I tried not to put too much on there so that way I wouldn't have too much seepage on the outside. Yes, Callie, there are some available. All right. So let me... Okay. And then make sure. Oh, we've got little. I don't know if these will pop up, but let's just make sure they don't. So I'm just going to put that down on there, and then let's get that little tip down, and then we'll turn it up and work on the top. So I want this to lay like that. Let me make sure there's enough heavy body gel. Ugh, I don't like putting heavy body gel on my hands. It's so sticky. Okay, and then a little bit on just that little top. Hi, Betty. Sue, what is that? Is that a bug, Sue? It's like when you would on your hand. Yes, but it doesn't like to peel off. Yeah, I love FormFlex for that particular reason. If you put your dirty brush, what? Why did it scroll all the way up there? All right, so that is going to be, we'll let that have its moment. And then, like I said, I want to put, I'm thinking like a butterfly or something right in the middle, like an kind of a bigger butterfly right in the middle there. Okay, so this is going to go on there. You guys, I know that I swear I kept lights out. Do I have any in here? For the longest time, I had a bottle light sitting up here for the longest time. And I'm like, why don't you just put it away? Because I would love to put fairy lights in there and have the fairy lights twinkling. But anyways, all right. So that's going to be up here. That'll get also put down with heavy body gel. But I think we need something around like the little neck area right here. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh, oof, oof, oof. I need a bottle holder. Yeah, the bottle holder, I don't know how come I didn't have a bottle holder for so long. Okay, let's look at some of the things that I have not packed away, thankfully. I don't like the white. I don't like the white. We have the AV too. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. What happened to that? Oh, that one's kind of pretty. I'll show you guys. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, that one's pretty too. Y'all, we're going to have a problem. I found the knob from Nicole. Nicole sent me a bunch of toppers because I didn't have any toppers. Y'all know I don't do bottles very often. You know. So Nicole was like, well, do you have any? And I said, yeah, no, I don't have any. Not a one. And she looked at me like I was a little bit kooky. But yeah, I don't know. Didn't have any bottle toppers, so she sent them to me. Okay, I'll stop pulling things out right now, I promise. I will stop right now. So, obviously we have all the blue tape. That's going to be our topper. But let's look. So, I'm going to put that topper on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put bonding primer up on this silver because you will see a little bit of that silver peeking out. And I'm going to put bonding primer on there and paint that gold. Okay, so that's going to be gold right there. And then, hey, let's look at some of this. So this is just a rose gold. So that would be rose gold, but I think the rose gold, the pink, I think that's too much rose gold. So in my opinion, and then, but look at, so these are the pearls and like diamonds. You guys can't see popper squawk. I don't know if I like that. That's kind of throwing me off with the silver in there. But look at how pretty this was. Nicole actually just got a box from me today. So, you know, sharing is caring. This one is diagonals. I don't know. They're all pretty, but the pearls with the bling, like meaning that kind of bling. Nicole, we're not talking about ribbon right now. Because I packed it all in the box yesterday. Oh, all of the ribbon. Are you talking about the chiffon? Are you talking about the chiffon? That chiffon ribbon? Well, that can be tied on. Like, I can tie on the chiffon around the neck of it. Can you guys believe I packed all of my ribbon just yesterday? All of the ribbon that sat up here? Yep, I did that. I did that. I did. Because sometimes my brain doesn't work in the best ways. Like, yeah, why are you gonna, you're not gonna be using ribbon. Why are you gonna be using ribbon? You're not a ribbon user 99% of the time, so you don't need ribbon. Pack it. I packed all my lace and ribbon. I was like, whoa, she just yelled at me. No, I was being funny. You know, I thought about that as soon as I was looking at the bottle. So this is the chiffon that has that, but I think that might not work, right? To tie around the bottle. I know this blue is really throwing it all off, but, or maybe if I do some ribbon with the chiffon, because I have the really pink, the delicate pink one too, so I can mix them. See, that would be pretty. So we'll do some around there, but around the neck. The neckity neck. Neck. You guys like this one better? Good night, Sharon. So this will be gold up here, and then you guys like this one the best? This one is a big old honkin'. Yes, the pearls. Okay. So you didn't like the plain pearls though, right? Okay. So we'll put this on there. Yeah. My bright ideas. And then the funny thing is onyx. You can see some of the the little like diamond things are kind of like wacky. So we want a good set. Onyx got some of my ribbon yesterday as I was packing it. Okay, let's start it in the back. Yes, this one. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. And then when I get off of here, I will, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. When I get off of here, I got to do two things. I forgot to post the picture of the girl on the swing. I'm just putting a little bit of B7000. Although this is very sticky, you know, we can't have our bling falling off. So I always put on a little bit of B7000. But the girl on the swing, I forgot to post her today. Sure. There's a one itty bitty little, there you go. Okay, there's one little bitty bling that doesn't belong there. And then let's see. Can I take you off yet? Oh, sooky, sooky. Oh, well, almost. I'll have to put it back down for a minute. Let's clean off some of this. So that way that doesn't get stuck. And also what I will do is, because you guys know I just don't like my stuff to be sitting there, I will go around this and put Umbra around the frame as well. Some Umbra and gold. Just to kind of give it some shadow around the frame. Too close. And then I'm going to paint that. How pretty! Right? So I'm going to put the tape back on. There's a little wings right here that need some help going down. And then, like I said, I want something here. I want like a I'm thinking like a butterfly or something. I don't necessarily want like a flower or anything. And then are you guys thinking that I should put some ribbon around the neck? I'm not really a ribbon gal, but I can. I can tie a bow. I can. Ooh, but that's silver. Whoa. Oh. You do you, boo. Oh my goodness, where did this butterfly come from? I didn't know I had this. Oh, that might be a little much. That's a little much. But I don't even know where she came from. You're a little much, but you're cute. You're cute. I'm not finding the perfect butterfly. I'm saying. Well, that stinks. I want a butterfly like this, but this one's silver. Because wouldn't it be pretty if we had like a... No, it's not. It's perfect. What chiffon should... That chiffon. No ribbon. It's pretty as is. No ribbon? No, it's not. It's perfect, huh? I'm lost. Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't... I mean, there's nothing that says that it has to be gold. I was just thinking that I wouldn't have to paint it if I did that, like that. The one you said is too much. Oh! Really? You don't think it's too much? Oh, God, you guys all liked it? Oh, I thought it was too much. Yeah, y'all are yelling at me. I really hate that. The lag, you know. Okay, hold on. Hold on a minute. How? I'm getting frustrated. Don't remove me. There you go. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay. So. What? Really? You guys like her? I'm trying to get my big finger out of the way, but I don't know how to get it out of the way. I like the pink butterfly. Can you put it up by the stopper? Up here? I don't think up there. Take a few links out of the chain? Oh, maybe. Because I think that's what's kind of making it kind of weird, right? For me, at least, is it's hanging down so low, but that's a great idea. We could take some out, take some links out, or maybe I can. It's only hanging on by just the little the loop right there, so it could be removed. So leave the dangles, just take out some of them. So if I just moved them up a little bit. So we'll have one like that maybe, and then, you know, one like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. That's what I'll do. All right, so I am going to, like I said, I'm going to put bonding primer on this right now, so that'll be gold. And then I will take some of the link, because that way I can put it down and not have it so far up, right? Because if it's so far up, I think it looks kind of strange. So I'll put it so that it's right kind of there, and then take out the links. Ah, you guys are smart. Thanks, Laurel. Thanks, Laurel. Yeah, because that's all they are. They're just little chains. It's like when I do my aprons, and I, you know, put the links in the aprons. That's all it is. So I'll just move them up. Okay. Yay! So I will, I have the girl to show you guys. So I need to post pictures of the gal on the swing. And then I am going to go put bonding primer on this, and then I'll attach it, and then I'll post pictures of the bottle done as well. Also, what I want to do before I put the little tip of that is coming up. Before I put the little bobber, the butterfly, I'm gonna put some y'all, if I had words today, it would be amazing. Anyways, I'm going to make it shiny right here, kind of like if I were to put resin down there. So I'm going to do that on the inside of the frame first, and then I will put the butterfly down on there. So if I had words, I'd be able to tell you what I'm thinking of doing, but I don't have words. Pouring glaze. Pouring glaze. Y'all, I swear it'll get better once I move. Because I am usually not this dingy. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? Okay, y'all. Well, I will see you guys pouring glaze. Yeah, pouring glaze. So I'm going to put pouring glaze in it right now. And then, I have the diamond glaze too, but it's packed. I don't like this packing nonsense. I packed it yesterday too because it was, never mind. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys on Sunday. But if you are on Creative Hour tomorrow, I have Miss Linda from Circle Heart Creations, who's absolutely amazing. So see you tomorrow over there on Decoupage Queen. Otherwise, I'll see you Sunday, same time, same place. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a fabulous weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.